So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys out there some of the watches that we've got coming into LWC and some of the watches that we've got going out. Right, the first one I'm going to open here. This is a medium-sized box, so we'll just have a look what's inside. That's all the paperwork for it. So this is a really nice dial actually, that. So this is a mint green. Datejust 41, don't know if you guys can see that. Smooth bezel, Jubilee bracelet, one of the best dials in that particular model. It's got a full set of box and papers. It's a year 2023, so it's brand new and unworn. Don't know if you guys can see that there. It's got the Jubilee bracelet. And that is one of the most sought after dials. To give you guys an idea on price-wise on that one, I think list price on that is around about the late 60s. I'm going to say around 6,900, 7,000. We've obviously paid more than that for it, and we'll be selling this for around about 10K, just under 10K. That'll be going live on the website over the next couple of days. So the first thing we do when we get them in, I'll do a quick inspection now. Obviously, we take them into the back office and do a thorough inspection. So the first thing I want to do when they come into stock is just grab my eyeglass, and I'm going to check the actual details of the watch are correct first. So I'm going to look down at the rehaut, which is between 5 and 7 o'clock. I'm going to check the serial on the watch and confirm that is correct for the card, which obviously I can't show you guys, but yeah, I can confirm that's correct. I'm also going to check out, this one actually comes with the original purchase receipt. Again, can't show you guys, but I'll just double check the details on that, make sure it's all correct. This one is, just checking the date that it was actually bought and checking the serial, so that's actually all correct. And then the other thing that I really look for, just to make sure that it's an authentic watch as well, is look for the laser engraved Rolex there, is to make sure there are no marks, because it has been sold to me as an unworn watch. So I'll just check the glass, I'll check the bezel, I'll also check the size of the case, make sure that's all good. Check the bracelet, check the clasp, make sure there's no hairlines on the clasp, because although some of you watching this channel might think, you know, that we actually just sell new or nearly new, which is actually correct, but we also need to make sure that it is new or nearly new. So if even if it's been on the wrist for 1 or 2 times, and we know that, we would still sell as pre-owned, even though it looks like brand new. But this has been sold from brand new, and we've had enough watches over the years to be able to tell whether they have been worn or they haven't been worn. And some people do tell little fibs out there and may say they've been worn once or twice or completely unworn and they've actually been worn, but we can tell. We've had enough watches, and if you're trying to say that you've never worn it, we will definitely know. But I can also tell you from a quick inspection that that generally has not been worn. So yeah, that's good to go. So we can actually take that into the back office. We'll do our next level inspections. We'll run it through the watch register for you guys out there. That's where we check on the stolen loss register. That'll be run on that watch. We'll also confirm with the client who we bought it off. We've got all his identification, we've got all his bank details. We'll also confirm some other bits and pieces, do our due diligence as we should do, and then we'll get the client paid. So yeah, that's one. It's a really nice watch, really super dial, really hard to get as you've seen in other videos. We'll get him paid and then we'll put it on the website. So let's move on to the next one. Right, so on to the next one. Let's have a look what's in here. Okay, so this is a Milgauss. This is one that we're actually, I remember this one we're actually taking in part exchange. Turn the serial over. So if you guys can see that there. So this is the newly discontinued blue dial Milgauss. This one is a 2022. So one of the last years to be produced. I have covered this in other videos. It is becoming a collectible watch. The market is still not as strong as you would think with it being discontinued, but we had one in 2 weeks ago and we sold it in about 2 or 3 days. So we restocked this watch straight away. Like I said, we're taking it in part exchange from one of our good clients. He's actually got one that's going out there, which I do know what's in that box there. So at least I can tell you what he's actually part exchanging it for. And then yeah, so for you clients out there that's wanting something to stick away, the market is really low, so it's probably a good time to buy. You know, we'll be advertising this around about 11.5 grand. I think the other one we advertised around 11.6, and it sold pretty much straight away. So yeah, I'll just check the condition quickly on that, make sure it is unworn from quick inspection. It's got a couple of stickers on it, which is always nice to see. Let's look at the case back. Yes, there's no hairlines on that. So yeah, that'll go into the back office now. We'll do our checks. I won't do all the sale checks and what have you. I'll leave all that for later. But yeah, that's one that's coming in part exchange. Really nice dial as well as that. So yeah, pop that one away. Right, so next one, big box. So this is large. This is going to be an expensive watch, or one of the large watches. So the actual James Cameron's come in these as well in the big boxes. So we'll open this up, just cover all the details of the actual bits and pieces. Can't see. Oof. This is a treat for you guys out there. As you all know, I love my watch. We've had 3 up to the date when I bought this. We actually had another one come in. I think it was last week or the week before. We actually sold it the same day it hit the website. So this is the 5th one, which I'm excited to show you guys. The famous Pikachu dial, 18 karat yellow gold, Daytona Oysterflex, champagne dial, black sub dials. As you know, no words for this watch for me personally. I've had a good look online as well at prices on this since we sold the last one, and they just keep going up and up and up. So yeah, I actually have a client for this watch in mind who contacted me, who was looking for some investment pieces. We already sourced him a white dial Panda Daytona. We put that into his collection. That was probably 2 weeks ago. And he's got a budget to work with, and he wants me to keep supplying him with my investment watches. So before this one goes online, I certainly will be giving him the call and giving him the opportunity to buy it. And I don't think it'll even see the internet. But for me, this one is just absolutely just unreal. No words can describe for me what this watch actually is. And they are so hard to get. I even had somebody contact me from Singapore asking for this particular model. He wants to buy one for his wife. So yeah, there's a good chance this will actually see the internet. But you'd think over in Singapore they'd have access to this particular watch, because I know the Asian market, you know, they do really chase this particular watch and this dial. So yeah, I mean, they're just so rare. I mean, like that's 5 in 9 years that I've had of this particular watch, guys. So that's how rare this particular watch is. And like I said, you know, I'll do all my checks when it goes into the back, but for me, I just don't think there's a better Oysterflex Daytona. The Ghost is a very close second, but for me, that's my winner. So I'll do all my checks on that in the back office. Right, next one. This is another large box. Let's open this one up. And this is genuinely what came in yesterday. So this is, I think we had 5 or 6 come in yesterday. So this is genuinely what has come in. Best part of the jobs. Ah, right, okay. So this is the 18 karat rose gold Daytona, full bracelet, black dial. This is discontinued model again. Really nice watch. I remember when I first started in the industry, I was buying this particular dial and the chocolate dial, so the Arabic one, which is discontinued, and I was buying them for £17,500, £18,000, just to give you an idea. This particular watch might go online for around about 40 to 42, somewhere around there, I feel. But this one's actually pre-owned, so this one is actually worn. So let me move that box there, so I can just have a look at the condition. So it's come from one of our good clients as well. I'm sure he's watching this video, but yeah, good client. We do a lot of business with this client. It's one that he's just rotating out of his stock. He's getting some more pieces. He's adding, we've sold him a few pieces. So yeah, he's just looking at sort of moving some round. He's had his wear of it. But overall, I would definitely say that's like a 9.5 out of 10. The condition is very good. It probably will need a very light tickle. Just take a tiny few hairlines out with the on the case and bracelet. But the thing is, with gold watches, I've mentioned in the videos, you know, they do mark really easily. So if you are wearing it as a daily, you know, it wouldn't actually look like this. So this has been worn on special occasions, as you can see, as he does rotate his watches. But yeah, I mean, for those guys out there wanting that really sort of, you know, flashy, really luxurious looking watch, that's for you guys out there. And certainly that'll go on the website. And like I said, with that dial combination, I think it'll sell pretty quickly. So right, on to the next one. Another big box. Love the big boxes. Always means it's quite a special piece. Put that there. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, right, you guys are gonna love this one. So staying with the Oysterflex Daytona range, this is the discontinued chocolate dial. Absolutely stunning watch. I don't know if you guys can see that there. Really stunning. I mean, not only is it a discontinued model, it's a discontinued dial. So I have spoke about this in other videos. The chocolate dial in the Daytona range is a fully discontinued dial. So obviously on the Oysterflex, it is an absolutely stunning combination. I think we've sold 2 in the last 4 or 5 weeks. So one came to a client, actually called in on the day to look at selling some pieces, and he literally was on my desk and he bought it. And the other one that came in is one of my good friends who will definitely be watching this channel, who's been after this watch for ages. And as soon as it came in, I did offer it to him before I actually put it on the website. So, but this one will be going live. To give you an idea on this particular one, I think the RRP on that was round about, I'm gonna say 26K, 27 when it's discontinued. This one is a 2021 model. So one of the last ones. It's actually got some stickers on there as well, which is really nice. Condition is absolutely outstanding. I don't think there's a mark on it. I think it's literally been on the wrist once or twice. It's absolutely mint. And yeah, so advertising price wise, we're going to probably sell this around about 36K, 37. There are some online at sort of 40, 45. I just think it's unreasonable. It's probably unachievable. And like I said to you before, even though something's discontinued and, you know, obviously it has a slight premium to that, you should not be overpaying for watches. You should not be paying more than what this watch is actually worth in the current market. So that's what I'm saying. Choose your dealer, pay the right market price, you know, and you can actually enjoy it as well. So you won't have to worry about losing a lot of money. And with this being discontinued and being a discontinued dial, they won't be actually producing that watch for the foreseeable future. So yeah, definitely one for you guys, and I'd be very surprised if that didn't sell on the day it went on the website. So yeah, that's that one. So put that one away. Let's move on to what's going out. Right, what is this one? All right, nice, yeah. So this is a really nice dial, actually, this one. So this is a Datejust 36mm. It's got the oyster bracelet, and it's also got the fluted bezel and the top level blue motif dial. It's the first motif dial we've had in any of the Datejust range, either 36 or 41. And for me, I just wish you could see it in the flesh because it's absolutely stunning, stunning dial. This has been bought by one of our new clients overseas. Again, this is another client. It's going to Florida this morning. So as soon as we've actually finished this filming, we'll actually get this boxed up and sent off to our client, and it will be on his doorstep within the next 3 to 5 working days. So congratulations if you're watching this video, it's on its way to you. But yeah, absolutely stunning, stunning watch, and that dial is absolutely unreal. So yeah, congratulations on that. I'll have to get the team on that, otherwise it won't be getting out today. Alright, so this is the Sea Dweller Red 43. This is the one that's going out in part exchange against the Milgauss that you guys just saw. So this is the 43mm Sea Dweller Red. Brand new, 2023. We've only had it in for probably 3 or 4 days, maybe less. Sell these for fun. Really, really popular watch. That beefed up sub look. For you guys out there wanting something different to a Steel Submariner, this is definitely your go-to. Price-wise, the RRP on this is about 11,150. We paid just slightly over RRP and sold it just slightly over RRP. I think we sold it for around 13k, somewhere around there. So real good value for money. Definitely something you should pull the trigger on. Like I say, if you're watching this video, it's on its way to you. And then we'll move to the last one that's going out today. Obviously, this is just what's actually booked in for today. We might have some more coming in and out, which I'm sure we will. So this one, you have probably seen these in these boxes. This is the original sort of green box. Unfortunately, for like Rolex, some of the modern boxes that they do don't match up to some of the older boxes that Rolex do, or used to do, which, like I say, I've covered. They used to do a lot of nice things. This is nice leather top. I don't know if you guys can see it there. Can you see the Rolex Coronet? Super nice, really, really nice box. And this is, let me just open the box. There we go. So this is the 18 karat white gold Arabic racing dial Daytona, full bracelet, white gold. I've actually done a full video on this watch, so if you guys ever want to see a bit more about this particular watch in the dial, just please check out my channel, check out the other video. But this is going to a client who is flying in today from Istanbul to collect it. So I'm going to pick him up from the train station later on this afternoon. And he's bought his Grail watch. So again, if you're watching, I'll be at the train station soon, and congratulations. But absolutely stunning, stunning watch, rare, discontinued, such a lot of watch for the money compared to a Steel Daytona. You know, which one would you choose? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, absolutely unbelievable watch. Like I said, going out today. Perfect. Thank you. So I hope you enjoyed this type of video, guys. We've got a lot more content coming out for you this year on our channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you next time.